I'm ready to go.
Candid, baby.
Candid. But I think it's not live, because I think live would really fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's almost live, because I don't really edit it, but
yeah, well, because I was doing, like, broadcast journalism for school, essentially, and then ended up not doing that, then ended up doing sales, so kind of a whole switch over, yeah.
Have you ever thought about getting back into that at all?
Not really.
No.
You know, just because, like, I feel like news is not the climate that I want to be in right now.
News isn't
shit
anyway.
Yeah.
Don't even really, it's like social media. So
No, 100%.
Kind of the same thing.
I think the biggest thing about news, though, that I realize is that the only way you can move up is if someone above you either retires or they move positions or something like that. So I wanted to, like, start working for a company where you can actually, like, work your way up from the hard work you're putting in and whatnot, instead of just waiting till whoever that old person is above you finally retires or moves over.
I can be an anchor.
Yeah, exactly. And you gotta start in, like, some podunk town in, like, Wyoming. So I was like,
bro.
yeah.
Shout out Zach Bueno.
Hey, Zach can be.
Doing the work. But yeah, okay, this is episode 44, 100 podcast. I brought in my boy Evan Boydston. I'm sure plenty of you guys know him. You know, another La Quinta guy. Yeah. I'm just flooding it with La Quinta guys. I feel bad for these people that listen to this podcast because I don't bring anybody else but La Quinta guys. Yeah, but I guess I got to start it with, bro, what is up with your 100,000 pull-up challenge?
Yeah,
what started that? I kind of looked back and I kind of went to the first one, so I kind of did see a little bit, but you know, like, catch me up. What's
so. I mean, I love audacious goals like that, where it's just, okay, I made up that arbitrary number, just said, you know, like, what if I did 100,000 pull-ups? And then everyone was like, you can't do that, you know? And I'm like, okay, now I'm going to do it, you know? So I kind of calculated it out, but to kind of go way back in the day, what middle school did you go to? Did you go to?
No, I grew up in Blythe.
Got it, okay, yeah. So then you went to LQ afterwards, but going to John Glenn.
I guess I did go to John Glenn. I went to John Glenn 8th grade. I went to Page 7th grade.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I feel so old. I can't even remember my schools.
I
went to Blythe Middle School 6th grade, and then I went to... So yeah, I did go to Page and then John Glenn, I guess.
No, 100%. I know. I just signed up for my own health insurance right now, you know, 2 weeks ago.
I saw you say something about that.
God, dude, that's what I get for turning 26. So,
yeah.
But back in 7th grade...
I'm not there yet, bro. I'm about to.
Get on it. Yeah, 100%. But back in 7th grade, I was definitely a chubster. I think we've talked about this before, though, too, where you could definitely attest to that, you know, just like the baby chub going on and everything. So I was definitely not helping myself out, though, because I would eat, you know, like a sleeve of Oreos, drink a Dr. Pepper every single day, pretty much. And this is back in 2007, so...
I don't think I knew you when you were
No, you didn't,
You were buff by the time we were in high school, bro.
But even then, I was skinny. And I just was going for the abs, you know?
Abs all day.
But that comes from back in 7th grade where I was, like, slamming, like, 2 burgers a day. You know, like, whenever I show people pictures of me back in 7th grade, they're always like, that's just baby chub. And I'm like, dude, I was not helping myself out, though. So, the pinnacle of that moment was my younger brother. I remember it was, like, February 12th, 2007. Like, it's ingrained in my head. My brother was brushing his teeth right next to me, Troy, my little brother, and he looked down at me, and my shirt was off, and he's like, Evan, you're fat. And I just started crying my eyes out.
My God.
So, dude, because like people were already joking around with me and like poking my stomach and everything too. So, shout out to bullying. Bullying works. It helped me out for sure. So,
I'm with that because I've gotten bullied myself for my weight. And I think that's definitely helped me, you know, get in fucking good shape.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it depends on how people take it, their mindset and whatnot. And I remember I was crying my eyes out, and my mom's like trying to console me. She's like, Evan, you're okay, you know? And I'm like, no, he's ruining my life. So then I'm laying in bed, and it's about midnight, and I'm like sniveling, and I remember this so vividly. It is ingrained in my head so much where it's like, I remember sitting up, and I realized, wait a minute, I don't have to be fat if I don't want to. And I just thought back to everything that I was doing. It was 100% on me. I was the reason why I am the way that I am. So I flipped on my lights. Did sit-ups till 3 o'clock in the morning. Every single night after that, I was working out. You know, just literally, I haven't had a soda since 7th grade, like a full soda. You know,
you just changed your mindset just that night.
Just that night, like... yeah. So then I stopped drinking Dr. Peppers every single time I'd go to Chipotle. I started working out. Got a weight set for my birthday that year too. At that time I was short. I was like a little meatball, and I was only weighing 135 pounds, but for how tall I was, and I'm still short now. You know, 5'9" on a good day.
You're all right, bro.
5'9" on a good day with shoes on.
I'm only a couple inches taller, bro. But I say I'm 6 foot,
but then that summer going from 7th grade to 8th grade, I dropped 25 pounds. Then I was weighing like 110 pounds. Got the abs because I really wanted abs. But now to kind of go to why I'm doing the 100,000 pull-ups though is because my older brother, he was a baseball player.
Yeah.
He's a personal trainer. I mean, he is just a massive guy. He's always been in great shape. My younger brother's 6'3", you know, water polo player and everything. So here I am, you know, just kind of like that middle tier. I got nothing. I got the good hair, you know.
I got the good hair.
So that was the only thing that was standing out for me. So I thought I want to do something that, you know, can really showcase that like I'm my own person, you know. So
just
I thought like it's really cool when I see people just bang out a bunch of pull-ups, you know. So I was like, okay, let's do that. So started getting really good at pull-ups, and then really started focusing on it, and then leading up to this, so sorry, this is long.
No, this is what the podcast is about, bro. That's what it's about.
So then I watched Aquaman back in January 2019. Not even kidding.
Okay,
dude, Jason Momoa, I looked up what his workouts were for that because I'm like, this guy's a beast. So looked up.
Was it all pull-ups?
No, so it was like a bunch of HIIT workouts where he was doing at least like 100 to 200 pull-ups every single workout. So I'm like, okay, I love that. You know, pull-ups, drop down push-ups, doing a bunch of different things, squats. So I started kind of doing those workouts, and then I listened to David Goggins' audiobook, Can't Hurt Me.
He's a savage,
dude.
dude.
Oh my god.
I have not listened to his audiobook, but I've heard him on a couple podcasts, man, and he's just...
No, he's insane.
Yeah,
so,
break that inner bitch type shit.
Exactly. So I listened to that, and then he used to do this thing where it was 1,000 pull-ups before breakfast. So I'm like, all right, if David Goggins can do that, if he could run an ultra marathon with 3 days in advance of knowing that he was going to do it, I was like, I can probably do a lot more pull-ups than I'm doing. Like, I'm literally just selling myself short. Like, that inner voice, you know? So then I was like, okay, what do I have to do, you know, 100,000 pull-ups next year? So I kind of calculated it out. I'm like, I'm already doing about 100 pull-ups because of the Jason Momoa workouts every single day. So I calculated it out. That's at least, you know, in a 365 day year, or 365 days in a year, that's at least 35,600 pull-ups. So I'm like, okay, I've already done 35,600 pull-ups this year, if not more, because sometimes I started working it up to 200 pull-ups. So I'm like, what if I wanted to do 50,000? And I calculated that out, and I'm like, that's not that much more every single day. And then I was like, okay, what if I want to do 100,000? So then all that is 275 pull-ups, or 274.9 pull-ups every single day. So then I was like,
I saw you like,
yeah,
and you're like, for the half sets I
exactly,
do,
yeah. So then I was like, why don't I just round it up to 300? You know, make it a solid 300, and then that's like 110,000. You know, and then if I just do that every single day, then I'll hit, you know, that goal by factoring in if I was going to miss days and stuff like that.
So you're doing straight 300.
Yeah,
300,
exactly.
300.
So then I had to ramp myself up for that. This is back in like September when I put that out there. Like, I wrote it out. I put that on my little blog too, where I was just like, wow, this is kind of like when I mentally decided that I was going to do this. It was back in, you know, like a few months leading up to it. So then I realized, okay, I got to work towards this. I got to make sure I can actually do this, so I'm not just like, you know, struggling. So started working up towards being able to do 300 pull-ups a day. But I started that out by doing 150 in the morning and then 150 at night. And then
did you feel your soreness increase? Or did you feel like since you spread it out and it's like body weight, you're like kind of just like you could keep going?
Well, it's pretty bizarre how fast your body can really adapt to things like this. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I was just doing it every single day. Now I'm doing 500 every single day.
How are you doing sets? How many are you doing each set?
So typically, I'll try to start with like at least like 20 to 30, just to kind of get it going, get my blood flowing and everything. And then after that, it's 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups. You know, 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups. And then now that I'm back home, my dad has a squat rack, so now it's like, whenever I get to the 300 range, then I'll do 10 pull-ups, then 10 squats, you know, and then 10 pull-ups, 10 squats, and then also bench. So then, like the 400 to 500 range, I'll do, you know, 100 pull-ups, then 100, or then 10 bench. 10, exactly. 10, so then when I break it down like that, I'm good to go, you know. So it's pretty bizarre. It's a really stupid goal to do, okay, but it's keeping me in shape, especially during quarantine.
Yeah. So, and what do you have after that? What's your next one you got planned?
Well, dude, now that I have the squat rack, I want to do, you know, I want to at least be able to squat X amount, or just like I want to be squatting every single day. So at least being able to do just like
your next one's gonna be squats.
Yeah, but
You're
only squatting like every single day. Well, because like, have you heard of like the 30-day squat challenge?
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that, dude. It's literally just growing from just pure force and just pure grunt work. And you know, realistically, I feel like I mean, I'm not a scientist, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but we as humans do not break it down our bodies near as much as we think we do.
Definitely,
you know, people always say like, "Oh, I need a rest day," and I'm like, first of all, you didn't go hard enough to actually, earn a rest day.
I was just gonna ask you. You're not one of those. You don't believe in those rest days.
No,
me either. I don't do that either.
Yeah, exactly.
I work out every day.
No, 100%. Well, I'm just addicted to it. I love moving around,
Yeah.
And if I was gonna do an active rest day, like when I'm up in San Jose, I'll do like a 4-mile hike, and then like.
You're still doing something.
I'm doing something. I'm moving around. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I think the same way when people tell me they need a rest day or whatever. It's like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Really? Like,
no.
Are you that sore?
No, 100%.
Is it really going to kill your muscle growth that much?
And that was the biggest thing. Like, the first few weeks I was pretty sore. And then I remember, like, all of a sudden my body adapting. So now, actually, for my birthday, which was June 4th, my dad got me a weight vest, which is a 20-pound weight vest. So I do my first 200 reps with a weight vest on now. So, like, that's been a game changer, too. And I'm just, like, I've automatically noticed the difference just, like, in my shirts fitting and everything. So it's been fun. See, and that's what I'm addicted to. That's what I get really excited about. It's like, okay, now I found that next thing that's gonna lead me to that next level.
You've been watching way too many of those fucking savages.
No, 100%, dude. Anytime David Goggins posts something, I'm just like, yes, right in my veins, baby.
Jocko Willink.
Jocko, good. Yeah, no, 100%.
Good, exactly.
Yeah, so like I love, but I mean, they have it absolutely right. Like, I'm not gonna be an extremist like them. And I can't be. I mean, eventually I want to get to that point, but it's like I feel like I'm on a good trajectory with that.
It looks like you're on your way there.
I hope so.
Yeah. Do you have any like obviously squats, pull-ups like that? But do you have any like big goals like climb Mount Everest or some crazy shit like that? Because you're kind of like that. You're a pusher, You like to go a little over the edge.
I mean, not necessarily like when
not Mount Everest, but I'm just saying.
But when I was looking back at I wrote out like a bunch of different goals that I had for 2020, and then it was just kind of like it was literally all working out stuff, and then the next thing was I wanted to start running. I hate running, dude. I have tiny little legs.
I hate running.
I'm like Mr. Krabs when I run, dude. It's just like tiny. So I wanted to prove that without any training, I could run like a pretty decent mile. Ended up starting to work my mile down and everything too. Then ran a 5K just cause. Just wanted to see how I do on that. So it's been a lot of things like that. I mean, obviously I'm so open to doing, just like extreme hikes and stuff. So,
because have you heard some of those guys on Joe Rogan, like some of those guys that do those crazy hikes, or even David Goggins, same thing, how he does all those different, races or
like
whatever, do them in a row or whatever. Yeah.
So I've been doing. I did a Spartan race in February, and then I was going to sign up for another one in June, but then it got canceled just because
the whole
coronavirus. So. So now I just got a free race because I bought a bunch of clothes from Spartan where it's a 10K Spartan race and whatnot. So when I ran the Spartan race, I had never trained for running. It's a 5K. But I literally just pushed myself through it. And I ended up getting, for my age range, 12th. Out of a few thousand people, and I was like, well, just for my age range,
but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, and I was pumped on that, and I was like, wait a minute, so I'm not terrible at this, so and it's like I have to be a weekend warrior because I have a corporate job Monday through Friday, so it's like I gotta wake up in the morning, do my thing. Lunchtime, because of working from home, lunchtime is like workout time. I have like an hour block that I'm just like, okay, it's go time. So it kind of keeps me, every minute I'm doing another set of 10, so I've been able to knock out 500 pull-ups in 57 minutes.
Really?
Now where I'm just like constantly going, My roommate's probably like so sick of just the squeaking that noise that it makes when it's like, when I'm going up and down.
So you're just right there in your office or what?
No. So working from home.
You were from home. Okay,
and that was honestly one of the best things just for working out. Probably not the best for me being able to focus. Though.
Are you working from home right now because of the whole COVID thing?
Yeah.
That makes
working
sense.
at home because of COVID.
COVID thing
Started.
That
whole thing. Pandemic. So then we started working home middle of March, and then during that time I was like, okay, we don't have a gym anymore, so what am I gonna do? So luckily I had my pull-up bar already, and thank God I was only doing pull-ups pretty much for my workouts, So I'm like, this is completely conducive for what I want right now.
And this is gonna work.
It was perfect. So now, so then 6 weeks in, I realized like, oh my God, my legs are getting tiny. I don't want to be a runner. So then that's when I built my own barbell. And that was like, I got a bunch of water bottles, filled it up with sand, duct taped it. I used like 3 rolls of duct tape to duct tape it up and everything. It looks dope though. It looks cool.
How did it work? How much did it weigh?
It weighs 119.6 pounds.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
so it's almost 45. So,
so exactly,
you're pretty close.
I bet if I put like another roll of duct tape on, I can get it up to like 122 or something.
122.
Something like that. Just keep adding duct tape on it though. But that was a game changer, and like I was like, okay, I keep preaching like, dude, you either want or you don't, So it's like, I need to make this. I need to build this. Let's go.
Yeah. And then career wise, what's your goal with your career? Where do you want to go with that? Just keep pushing the sales and keep.
Keep going up. I mean, there's a bunch of leadership positions in my role that I want to eventually get to, though. But I mean, it's kind of hard during a pandemic and whatnot, though, too. But starting in my Orange County office, and then moving up to San Jose.
So was that was a promotion? I'm guessing
that was promotion. Yeah, so I was pumped on that. Didn't know anyone in the Bay at all. Just
how is it living in the Bay Area? How is it? Is it different?
You know what? I don't hate it at all. I
want to visit really bad.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised when I first moved there. It's way different than Orange County though, obviously, especially with what's going on now. Everyone is incredibly nice though. Everyone, I would say, is a little bit nicer than Orange County because there's not as much of a facade. But there's a lot of nerds, dude, and they're all so sweet. But it's just like we were doing kickball, and it was like my group, my office, which is like a bunch of salespeople, and then playing against a bunch of engineers who are very nice people, But it's like dominate.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
What about even like the homeless problem and stuff? Is that very prevalent in your area, or is that?
It's hard when I visit because I'll go work out of my San Francisco office every once in a while. And I remember I was walking with like my teammates, and they're like, "Evan, watch out!" And I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "You just almost stepped in poop." Like literal, just human feces just on the ground. So in San Francisco, it is pretty bad. In San Jose, they're all generally actually pretty nice. I mean, you get your crazies every once in a while, though. But a lot of them go up to San Francisco, So it is just it's a unique area for sure,
What, coming from this area, what do you enjoy living in a city, in like a big city? Or even Orange County, because that was kind of a big city too. Almost,
but it was more spread out. I kind of miss how spread out everything was, like down in Orange County. I miss being by the beach. And whenever I'm up there, people are always like, "Dude, we have Santa Cruz," and I'm like, "It's not the same,
How is it? Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there like once or twice, but I mean, it's a 30-minute drive. Whereas before, I was living in Huntington Beach, so it was literally just right down the street. I just hop on over anytime that I'm feeling,
ride your bike over.
And like we were close enough, and that's how I'd spend my weekends if there was literally nothing to do. Now, especially right now with everything closed down, it's like, well, that's why I've been hiking so much, because there are I can get active and everything. Yeah. So I mean, it's different. It's the good thing about being in San Jose compared to San Francisco is that I still have like the downtown city aspect, but then if you go right under the overpass, you have your farmers markets, and you have your actual, neighborhoods with grass and stuff like that too.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just like concrete jungle. Yeah, exactly. So it's different. It's especially now. Like I just miss being close to home and everything too. But it's still an absolute blast. Like I live with my coworkers, which has been fun. So it's kind of like nothing's really changed except just not being in the office anymore.
Yeah, you're just more.
And it's just work out.
You're still with your coworkers. So you're at home with your coworkers. Gotcha. Did you with your whole? It's 7th grade. You're talking about how you're eating Oreos and all that. How has your diet adjusted? Did it adjust that day? Did it change that day, or has it? Or
no.
Was it just...
Dude, no. So then I've gone through phases where, like, my first year of work, I was like going out to all the different happy hours because I wanted to meet my coworkers and everything. I didn't realize my body was changing near as much as it was. So I was still trying to work out. And I still then I was just getting really puffy, you get that little extra
beer and stuff.
It was just a lot of just like, you're just
what is it called?
It was like a little flabby,
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
But it's like, so pretty much like when I graduated, I was in pretty good shape. I've always been in like quote unquote decent shape. I just remember looking down and I was like, I weighed 198. And right now I'm weighing about 180. Plus or minus 2, depending on what I ate the night before or drank, whatever it is. But I was weighing like 198. I remember looking down. I'm like, all right, this is not right, dude. Like I was swollen all the time. My joints hurt just because like I was not eating the right foods. So I read a book called The Plant Paradox by God, who's that by? But essentially, what it is, it tells you, it's kind of like the paradox of like there's certain things that you eat that might not be conducive for your diet, where like things are going to give you inflammation. There's lectins, like certain proteins that you shouldn't be eating, like the whole gluten-free thing and whatnot. So what I ended up doing was just changing my diet to more like single ingredients, so like chicken and greens, and I actually absolutely love that. So dude, okay, this is probably going to sound weird to you and everyone, but before coronavirus, I was eating.
But wait, before this. It's not gonna sound weird to me, bro, because I used to watch your brother eat fucking canned chicken just right out the can, dude, bro.
Okay, yeah, so
go ahead.
So what I've been doing pretty much before coronavirus, and then still kind of in coronavirus, I would, every single day, I would go to the grocery store, to the hot bar, and I would get 15 chicken wings. That was my dinner every single day. I'd eat 15 chicken wings, and it worked. So people would always love to just make fun of me for that. I'm just like, I'm literally just look at me, look at you. Like I don't know what else to tell you, dude. So it's like, and not saying that I'm like some superior person or anything like that, but I just know that I look better than you, So what do you? So I was eating 15 chicken wings every single night, and the only difference is now that I've just been buying like chicken in bulk and then just eating that. So
you're eating just nothing else. Just 15 chicken wings?
Chicken wings and greens, and then like scoops of protein and then protein bars. Every single morning I start off my morning with a bang and a Quest bar. That is
bang. Let's go, dog.
That's my breakfast. 2 bangs a day, and then I have a bang after lunch too. And
what's your favorite bang?
Black cherry vanilla. I feel like that one goes good with everything.
That was pretty
However, if I'm looking for a dessert, then definitely the cotton candy one.
I've never had that. I don't think I've had that one.
What's
I like the Sour Heads, bro.
Sour Heads is good.
I like that one.
What about the Lemon Drop? Do you like that one? Lemon Drop literally tastes like Sprite.
No, I never. I think I've tried it once, but I don't know. Sour Heads is mine, or the Rosé actually.
The Rosé one, the Frozen Rosé.
Yeah, I feel like it gives me some sort of heartburn, but I like it. I don't know what's up with it.
Dude, it's a science fair project. If you look at the ingredients and if you can't understand what they are, but hey, there's no sugar in it. That's all that matters. That's why I drink them.
0 calories.
Just don't drink your calories.
Homie.
That's all. That's all. Yeah,
exactly,
that matters.
Man. But I'm like you, like I just don't do soda. Like soda's just not even an option.
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere else and get water.
No, exactly. Like, water. I mean, like I got my Gatorade Zero.
Powerade, dude. Powerade,
trying to get a sponsorship right now. Powerade.
Bro.
Dude, Powerade also has one with creatine in it. I don't know if that's the one, but there's creatine in Powerade and certain ones too.
Really?
So you got all those. I mean, there's so many better ways, so many better options that you can do. That for me, I have a terrible sweet tooth, and I still do. I crush so many cookies in the office, and it's pretty awful. So like, just getting Quest cookies, game changer right there. Dude.
I got the Lenny and Larry's protein.
Those are good too.
They're a little bad.
They are, exactly. They are. Yeah. But also, like, I miss how they used to make them when they were lying about, like, their ingredients. I'm like, dude, I want, like, a cookie with protein. I don't want, like a fake cookie. Like, I don't mind that it's a cookie with protein in it, I'd rather have it a little bit worse for me but it tastes good. Exactly. Instead of just kind of like the cardboard that it is now.
I only eat the peanut butter chocolate chip because I can't eat, like, the regular chocolate chip because it tastes nasty. Like you said, it tastes like...
Well, so then what? So like during
I never tried the Quest cookies.
Okay, the Quest cookies are good, but during quarantine, I ran into there was a week in April that was pretty bad. I ate 3 tubs of peanut butter in 6 days, which is bad, and they were like family style. Yeah, I literally couldn't stop. It was awful.
You were just snacking on peanut butter?
I was just snacking on peanut butter. I would dip all my protein bars in it. I would literally just eat it. Well, and like because right when I first started quarantine, I realized I was losing weight. I don't know why. Everyone else was just like, like, God damn it, Evan, I was losing weight. So I dropped down from like 178 down to 172 or something. And I was like, I just need more calories. So I just started eating peanut butter. And then next thing you know, it's like the three Costco style peanut butters.
How many pounds did you gain?
None. I didn't really gain any because then that was when I started running a little bit more and started hiking a lot more and everything too. So like it all kind of just worked out,
Peanut butter's not that bad for you. It's not great.
The problem is I have zero self-control when it comes to it because then I would wake up in the morning, I would get a Quest bar. You microwave your Quest bars, 13 seconds, dude. Put peanut butter on top of it. Oh my god.
I'm gonna try that.
Game changer.
What flavor Quest bar?
The birthday cake one. That one's
like
good.
This. You're getting deep on this, and I like this.
Yeah, the birthday cake one, and because I eat them all the time, so I needed something to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
The cookie dough one literally tastes like you're eating cookie dough when you microwave it for 13 seconds. 13 seconds exactly. Not anymore.
seconds.
Yeah.
Don't want to
14,
overcook
it starts
it.
getting a little too hot and you're holding your hand. You're like,
yeah. 13's perfect.
Yeah. So it's like, those are like the little hacks though, because like, dude, I have a terrible sweet tooth, but once I get my fix, then I'm good to go. You know, I mentally know like, okay, that tasted sweet. Yes, there's not really any sugar, near as much sugar in it, you know, but like, I'm okay now. You know, it's like, you know, like when you start eating sweets, and it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where you literally just can't stop. You know? So I have that problem all the time.
Yeah, I had a problem with eating late. So all I did I just adjusted my eating time to late. So I don't even start eating, which is probably not good, but for me it's good. I don't start eating until after like 12 o'clock, dude. Till like shit like 3.
Just tell people you're intermittent fasting.
And that's what I'm doing. Intermittent fasting. You're not eating it. Yeah, dude. It works for me. You know, I think that's kind of the key. You know, like you got that sweet tooth, which I'm gonna try all those things, but you just gotta kind of find what works for what your problem is.
Dude, 100%. Like, everyone's body is different too, and like the only thing that is the same is that it's calories in versus calories out. It's you got to be
the basic. That's the most basic way.
Yeah, exactly. And however you do that, you know, like if you let's just say your goal is trying to lose weight, you know, it's literally just calories in versus calories, you know, that you burn, or whatever it is, you know, and people don't realize it. You know?
Why do people put so much on like so much random shit when that is just the basic?
I've never
truth.
Yeah, I've never counted calories, not once. I don't even know like what my macros. When people ask me like, "Dude, what are your macros?" and I'm like, a lot of protein, like I don't know, you know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's been a lot of trial and error. You know, with Ryan being diabetic too, we just had a healthy lifestyle like growing up. So that was.
I forget about that.
Yes. I mean,
so that makes sense. That definitely keeps you guys having to eat
especially
healthy.
when he was young and like he's got it so dialed in now. He could probably tell like before he even checks his blood sugar, he kind of knows the range that he's at now because he's been living with it for so long. But it's like. He knows, I mean, he's obviously a personal trainer, like, he actually knows this to a science. Like, I just ask him anytime I have questions, you know, and he always gives me, like, really good, honest answers and whatnot. And, I mean, he just knows, like, health and diet and to a T, just because he's had to. So, you know, like, that's the thing, where it's, like, literally just calories in versus calories out.
Yeah, I think that's just the most basic, and then just get your exercise, obviously.
Just keep moving.
And like you said, high interval...
high intensity interval training.
Yeah. I love that training. I love the mixture of like
it's fun
body weight workouts with weights.
No, 100%. What are you doing? Are you doing more like body weights?
I love doing body weight.
Yeah.
Like I do pull ups. I don't do a lot. I do the most I'll do in a set is maybe 10.
That's good.
And I do like. Usually it's like 8 is what I'm doing in a set, but then I like to do push-ups. I like doing just like, and I do a lot of push-ups, fucking diamonds, regular. Yeah. I do like just the ones where you push up and you just kind of like push yourself off the floor, just kind of get a little explosion. Yeah. Or just like different, just like I agree, body weight is a big, I think it helps a lot, man. Yeah. It helps so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, because then what I started doing before Corona, pre-COVID.
Yeah,
you know,
pre-COVID.
Preface it that, pre-COVID. Whenever I would do my heavy lifts, instead of just resting, I would just go do a set of push-ups or a set of pull-ups, you know? Yeah. So then next thing I know, after the end of doing like 10 sets, that's already 100 extra pull-ups right there. Yes. You know, it's like it's only been 20 minutes and I've already got 100 more pull-ups plus like a really awesome chest workout in or whatever it was, you know? So I'm constantly just moving all the time. So if let's just say whatever I want, like a bench taken up, that's fine. I'll just go do pull-ups real quick.
Yeah,
you know, so you're just always moving. Next thing you know, you're only in the gym for like 35, 45 minutes and you had a better workout than everyone just standing around on their phones and stuff like that too, you know?
And how often do you superset every day?
Well, because now I just have to do. I mean, now it's literally just 500 pull-ups, 500 push-ups.
So it's basically just about 100 squats. No matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, exactly. But then I'll do different things. Like today, I only did like a 45 on each side, and then I was just doing like close squats. But like doing significantly more reps. Whereas like yesterday, I was doing 225 and then doing like 8 to 10 reps. You know, so then I would get up to 100, and then now I'm gonna try to increase that. You know, and eventually want to get my way up to like because eventually when I get into the gym, I want to be like squatting 3 plates, no problem. You know.
You don't think you can squat 3 plates right now?
No, I totally could. Oh yeah. I just don't have. I don't have the weights.
You don't have it. Yeah.
I don't have the
weights.
What
do you think you're maxing out at right now? Even like bench. What do you think you're maxing? Because all the like I know pull-ups kind of back and stuff, but that's still like shoulders and like.
Yeah. Well, for like lat pull downs and stuff like that I remember like it's kind of hard for me to test how many pull-ups I can do just because I do them every single day, so I can't hit a max. Like the max I've done at one time was 35.
I'm saying bench. What do you think bench? What do you think
I've
you're
never
savage.
But I've never maxed out on bench.
Never?
I've done like the most push-ups I did was like 87 in a row or something like that. So I'm trying to get that to 100, you know. But I don't know if it was because I did 500 push-ups the day before. You know, where I'm just like, God, you know,
I kind of not taking a break.
So that's why, like, once I'm finished with all this, which is probably going to happen in, like, August or September, I'm going to take, like, a week off from push-ups and pull-ups, just not do a thing, maybe just only work out legs, and then just, like, try to see if I can hit those goals of, like, doing 40 pull-ups, you know, and then doing 100 push-ups, and see if I can start checking those off my list.
Yeah.
But the 20-pound weight vest is definitely
speaking on goals, what other goals do you have that you had for your 2020?
Oh, God. Sign up for health insurance when I turn 26. God, I'm, like, looking at... one of them was, like, grow an inch, and then it was, like, JK. There's no way that's going to happen.
I'm stuck.
There was... it was, like... it was shoulder press, a lot more, like, at 90 pounds for, like, 3 reps. Which, like, for me, like, for people probably listening to this, they're just like, that's it, you know? But it's, like, it's big for me, you know? Because I've been doing a lot of handstand push-ups now. Too, so like, I mean, you just got to get creative with it and everything. But like, but dude, like, the image is everything. So I just want to look good, and it looks like I'm bigger than I really am.
Yeah, well, you gotta, you want your body right, you want your mental right, you want all that right. You know,
exactly.
Like, if you're kind of half-assed in your body, like, what are you doing? You're just fucking yourself, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
But how do you keep yourself from getting lazy, bro? Is there anything you do? Is it just like listening to David Goggins, listening to these motivational people? Is that your
No, I always think about that where, like, my friends will tell me, but like, just like, dude, Evan, relax, you're always on, you know, and it's like, well, I this is how I am. Like, I literally don't know how to be off. I don't know what you mean by that. Why would I want to be like that, you know? I was like, my friends need someone like me. Someone needs to be a hype man. I will be that hype man, you know? But I think putting your goals out there and, like, telling people them definitely holds yourself accountable. And, like, I'm very hypercritical on myself. You know? So it's like, I'm the first one that's going to point out, like, oh, God, I'm getting a little flabby. I only have 6 abs out instead of 8, you know? And I'm like, oh, God, you know?
I only have 6 abs instead of 8.
So
the problem that 99% of people don't have to deal with.
So it's like, it's things like that where I'm just like, okay, you know? And, like, when you put those pictures out there, showing my progress, I want to show people that it's like, all right, this is how I look now. I can't look worse than this when you see me next time. You know, so it's like I'm always chasing the dragon, you know, which is kind of obsessive, but it keeps me on par with what I want to do, you know. And I want to be able to, like, okay, my dad is 61. We went on
He's in pretty good shape, huh?
Dude, we went on the San Jacinto hike. We went up to the tram. This is back in, like, November. My dad was hiking circles around me, and I'm like, okay, I want to be 61 years old, taking my kids out, you know, who are in their 20s. I want to be able to run circles around them. I'm like, that's the ultimate goal right there. So I guess, to answer your question, finally come full circle, I want to be in my 60s, and I want people to think I'm in my 40s, you know, in shape in my 40s. I want to be in my 80s and still moving around, you know, like, that's what I want. Because, like, what you're doing now, it's for your future self. You know, your future self is going to thank you.
Which is very possible, bro, especially with you kind of see, you know, 50-year-olds and stuff back in the day when we were, like, little kids were old. You know, I was like, oh, damn, these dudes are dying, you know? Yeah. And now you see 50-year-olds, and a lot of them are, not a lot, but you see plenty that are active and still running circles around, like you said, running circles around.
I love that. I love seeing, like, a 50 or 60-year-old just, like, I love knowing, like, man, this guy could probably take me, and that's awesome, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's the coolest thing.
Savages, you're like, damn, dude,
You know, and, like, I just think that's so cool, and especially, like, with people just living longer now, it's like, why wouldn't you want to be in the best shape of your life, and you might be 120. Like, our generation might be the ones to live to 120.
Which is definitely is possible. You know? It can be possible. And, like, even listening to, I listened to Ronnie Coleman on Joe Rogan.
Dude, I listened to that one.
I was like, oh.
You're getting the stem cells for him, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. Like, you're just listening to him, you're just like, that guy's just different. You know, the way he talks, and he's just like, it's kind of what happens, you know? Like, he wasn't even worried about his back or anything.
He was worried. He's mad that he could have done one more rep on his squat, on that 800-pound squat. That's what his concern was, you know?
Not about his body falling apart. He's like, dude, I did what I wanted to do.
There's just different breeds out there, you know? And I think that's another thing that motivates me, where it's like, okay, there are these people that can run these ultra marathons. They don't complain. There's this guy, the what's it called? The Iron Cowboy, the guy that ran an Ironman for every single day for 50 days straight. You know, like, there's people that can do that, and here I am complaining that I gotta wake up early in the morning so I can go to the gym. It might be a little too cold, you know, and I'm like, I have no business complaining about stuff like that, you know? Oh, my life is a little hard. Well, look what all these other people, like, life could always be worse, you know? Now, that's one thing that I always tell myself, like, I have it easy right now. I get a workout, and I still have a job during coronavirus.
Yeah, and it kind of shows you, like, how far can I push my body?
You know? Exactly. That's what I love doing that, you know? Man. The human body's amazing. The way that it can adapt is pretty unreal. I mean, you probably experimented on yourself, you know?
Yeah,
It's unreal.
dude. At my worst, and I've probably said it a couple times on this podcast, but at my worst, dude, I was like 270. I was like 270,
really?
bro. In college, I got that freshman 15, but it was like a freshman 50, bro.
No way.
Yeah, I was like 270, dog, and I just put my focus in the gym, and I was smoking too much weed, eating too much, and I decided that weed was after the gym. So it was like gym, I had to go to the gym, and the only way I could smoke or anything, which is like, for some people, they're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, is it that serious? But for me, it was that serious, you know? And, I went from 270 to now I'm about 209. So I'm
way,
like, I'm
dude.
about to get under the 200s. I'm hoping
good for you,
soon. So
yeah,
bro, like, I've definitely felt that. And then when I was a kid, bro, I was like that too. I was like a little chubby kid in like, maybe like 5th grade, and I got like bullied as a little kid, and then I got like in really good shape, and then I let it go again, and you know, so I definitely know. I know how that goes. You know?
But you also know that you can always get yourself back. Though.
Exactly. But, you know, don't do that. Don't have to get yourself back.
Exactly.
It sucks, bro.
It's
so much work.
And, like, the one thing that I am excited about going back into the gym is that, like, I'm not going to be as strong as I was, you know, especially on my bench and stuff like that. And I can't wait to start making those gains back, you know? So it's like...
you're still, like, in good shape, though.
Exactly.
You know?
But now it's just, like, different. I transferred all my hard work that I was putting in other areas into certain other areas and whatnot, you know? And it's like... But when you were talking about, like, when you were kind of changed up, when you were going to smoke weed after the gym, a book I read by James Clear, it's called Atomic Habits, where it talks about tiny little habits that you do that compound to pretty much just, you know, like, the decisions that you make now are going to compound to better life decisions later on. So it's like, if you want to become someone that goes to the gym, you know, you got to make it your identity. So first thing you do is you put your shoes by your door, you know, like your running shoes by your door, because once you got them on, your mindset's like, okay, I gotta go for a run now. You know, you put your gym clothes, you know, by your bed. So as soon as you wake up, you know, okay, you gotta put it on, gotta go. You know, so it's like setting up your life like that. So it's like, so that's why I know as soon as it hits 11:30, it's like that is go time for me. I gotta go work out. I gotta move around, because then, you know, it's like I love indulging on the weekend. You know, weekends, it's like I'm like the healthiest degenerate that I know, where it's like healthy during the week, but then the weekend, like, I love going out for food, whatever it is. I don't track anything, but I still am gonna make sure I get my workout in before I go out. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So it's little things like that.
And then it makes like those little, like you said, those degenerate activities not feel bad, because
no.
like,
it's like
I'm taking care of my shit. You know?
I earned this.
And then, like you said, like, you still work out during the day before you go out, and you go, like, not even, you know, go eat or whatever it is, you know, but like you said, you still got to get your shit done. Yeah. And if you get your shit done, dude, that's not even a problem. None of that stuff is really a problem.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. By any means do I have, like, some clear goal, but I feel like I'm going in a good direction right now, if that makes sense. Where I'm like, I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up, but I feel like this is the right way that I'm going. You know, I got all these things kind of in line. Hopefully I kind of figured it out along the way, but I think this is the best way that I'm going
getting
right now.
better.
Yeah,
I'm getting better. And that's kind of all you can ask for, you know?
Yeah, because I don't want to torture myself with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. I like that you said that, you know, you're just kind of, you don't know. I think a lot of people are like that, but I think that's the best way to do it. Is not, if you don't know what you're doing, at least, like, better yourself along the way, and you'll figure out that direction the closer you get to it.
Oh, exactly, you know? Fake it till you become it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fake it till you become, and then it's kind of like, all right, you know, like, pretend you are that until you finally actually do become it. So if you want to be a gym person, pretend like you are, and then go, you know?
You know, do you want to, like, how... Since you're so focused on the gym, do you want to be like a bodybuilder or anything at any point?
No, not really.
That's not really your thing?
Nah, dude, I don't know. Because
you could probably get in there real quick and get your pro card, and then you could be like... I was telling Dejan, dude. Dejan, get your pro card, bro, and then don't do another show. Just get your pro card.
Yeah, but, like, I don't look like that good in comparison to those people and everything.
Yeah.
However, I'm the big fan.
Like, there's for a competition,
you know, and so, like, I love doing things for myself, and I have this weird thing when someone tells me to do something, I just don't want to do it anymore, though. So it's like, if someone tells me, like, if I get a coach for it, and then they tell me, like, do this, we gotta make sure you're the best, I'm like, no, I'm on my terms, you know, and it's like, it's so selfish of me to say that, though, but it's like, but like, I don't know if that's, like, a goal that I want, though, you know. I think one thing that I just want to prove to people is that...
You just want to be a Calvin Klein model.
No.
That's it, huh?
You're wearing some Calvin Klein.
Oh, dude, come on, dog.
But it's like, I want to prove that you can work a corporate job and you can be in the best shape that you want to be in, you know? And I want to prove to people that you can, you know? And, like, I'd love to say that, like, I'm a pretty good indicator of that, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah. So, There you go. You work in an office and you still get your fucking workout
Yeah.
in at 11. Did you work out at all before work?
So before pre-COVID, I was working out. I was at the gym by 5:45, and then there was also a gym in my office building, and at lunchtime. So I would do. This is when I was only doing 300 pull-ups. So I would do the first 150 in the morning and do my heavy lifts in the morning, and it would be about 30 minutes, and that was it. And then my lunchtime workouts was another 30 minutes, and be like another 150 pull-ups, and then just kind of like accessory stuff. And then, so I was working out 2 times a day, but it was like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. So I'm still in the gym for about an hour, which is as long as everyone else usually goes for, but I'm going in, I'm hitting it quick, and then I'm going in and hitting it quick, and then there's showers and everything.
Breaks or anything. You're just hitting it.
I'm just hitting it. I go in. That's why it's like I know that like if I'm gonna want to go to the office happy hour after work, I gotta make sure I do these. So
yeah. I kind of like that too because I feel the same way. I just try to go in and get my workout in. Sometimes it is short. Sometimes, dude, I'll get a workout in like 40 minutes. But But yeah, man, I think we should wrap this shit up, and I think you should let everybody know how to find your 100,000 pull-up challenge, how to find your next challenge, how to find you on Instagram, Twitter, all that good shit.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You need to drop all the social media.
So probably the biggest reason why I wanted to, or I guess I wanted my own website with my own name on it, just cause. And then I was like, what am I gonna do with it? And that was another reason why I started doing the 100,000 pull-ups. And then I needed something to count it, so it's www.evanboydston.com. It's on my social media, which is at Evan Boydston for pretty much everything. Okay. So you can find everything from there, though. But Instagram, Evan Boydston. Everything's Evan Boydston. EvanBoydston, and then go from there. Yeah, bro. So are you just gonna keep adding to that website and just keep doing every challenge? Yeah, on there and exactly. Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of just do it, and like who knows if this transfers to something like if I build a program teaching people how to do their first pull-up. Yeah, you're just doing kind of the smart thing, which I think a lot of young people should do, is kind of start building your own brand. Yeah, you don't know what brand it is yet. No, but not just building your own brand, building something that you have. 100%. Yeah, and then just kind of like figuring it out from there. I mean, you're doing it right here. You're doing it with the podcast. Exactly. You started out not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just want to talk to people. Exactly. So like now you're getting my gears spinning, where I'm like, God, I really want to do a podcast now up in the Bay, and like, that would be cool, man. Yeah. You should do it. So, talk about some of your fitness, because I know you drop the blog every time. I don't know how every push-ups, or every pull-ups you do. I don't know how often you drop it, but shit, you should drop a little episode, man. Say when you get closer, like dude, maybe 10,000 or something. Right, today is actually 75,000. So really, there you go. I forgot. I was like thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute, we're 3/4 of the way through, and we're only 46 or 47% of the way through the year. Damn, dude, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna be done pretty quick. Yeah, hopefully. I'm actually kind of bored of it. I want to do something different. You're like, dude, fuck these pull-ups. Yeah. So next year you're gonna do no pull-ups. Is it good? No. Just be flabby. Just get massive legs and just have a skinny upper body, dude. All squats, just no upper body, bro. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. All right, bro. Well, hey, man, this is episode 44. Yeah, I appreciate you, baby. Dude, thank you. This is sick, man. I love that. That was awesome.